Most people are told the same thing. If you want more money, start a side hustle. Drive for apps, sell online, start random projects, try everything at once. But here's the truth nobody talks about. Most side hustles don't fail because people are lazy. They fail because people are doing the wrong things in the wrong order. Today we will talk about side hustles are a waste of time. Here's what actually works. So, before we start, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. 10. Most side hustles start without a real skill. The first and most common problem is that people jump into side hustles without actually having anything valuable to offer. They get influenced by what they see online, trending ideas, viral income claims, or other people showing success, and they assume they can do the same. But they skip the most important part, having a real skill behind it. The truth is, effort alone is not enough. If there is no skill or value being delivered, then all the time, energy and consistency goes nowhere. Instead of turning into income, it turns into frustration. And that's usually the point where people quit, thinking the idea doesn't work, when in reality, the foundation was never strong enough from the start. 9. People try too many things at once. Another major reason side hustles fail is lack of focus. Instead of committing to one path and giving it enough time to develop, most people jump from one idea to another. One week it's freelancing, then dropshipping, then content creation, then something completely different. Nothing gets enough time or attention to actually grow. It's like planting multiple seeds but never watering any of them properly. As a result, everything stays stuck at the beginning stage. There's movement, but no real progress. And over time, that constant switching creates the illusion of effort, without any real results. 8. They expect fast results. A lot of people treat side hustles like a quick money solution. When they don't see results within a few days or weeks, they assume it's not working and give up. But real income building doesn't happen that fast. It requires testing, learning, adjusting, and consistent effort over time. Without patience, even good ideas fail early because they are abandoned before they have time to develop. Most successful side hustles don't look successful in the beginning. They become successful because people stayed long enough for them to work. 7. No focus on high-value skills. Many side hustles fail because they are built on low-value tasks that almost anyone can do. People spend time on work that doesn't stand out or create strong demand in the market. But the real difference between low income and high income is not just effort, it's skill level. When you focus on high-value skills, things that businesses or individuals actually pay well for, your earning potential increases naturally. Without that focus, income stays limited no matter how much time you put in. 6. No clear direction or goal. A lot of people start side hustles without any clear direction. There's no specific income target, no long-term vision, and no structured plan. They are simply trying something and hoping it works out. But without direction, effort becomes random. And when effort is random, results are also random. Clear goals act like a roadmap. They tell you where you're going and help you measure whether you are actually making progress or just staying busy. 5. They treat it like a hobby, not income. Many side hustles fail because people never take them seriously enough. They treat them like something extra, something they only do when they feel motivated, or when they have free time after everything else in their life is done. The problem is, income doesn't come from occasional effort. It comes from consistent execution. Even on days when you don't feel like doing it. When a side hustle is treated like a hobby, it always stays optional. And anything optional is easy to delay, ignore, or completely drop when life gets busy. But the moment you start treating it like real income, everything changes. It becomes a responsibility instead of a side activity. You start showing up even when you're not motivated. Because you understand that real progress depends on consistency, not feelings. That small shift in mindset is often what separates something that stays a hobby from something that actually starts making money. 4. They don't solve real problems. At the core, money is not made from ideas, it is made from solving real problems. One of the biggest reasons side hustles fail is because they don't actually provide something people need or care about. If there is no real problem being solved, then there is no real reason for people to pay for it. Many people focus on creating something they think is interesting, instead of something that is actually useful. But in the real world, value comes from impact. The stronger and more important the problem you solve, the more valuable your solution becomes. That is what creates demand. Without demand, even a good idea struggles to turn into income. 3. No consistency system. Even strong ideas completely fail without consistency. Most people start side hustles with a lot of energy. They feel motivated, work hard for a few days, and then slowly disappear for weeks. The problem is not effort in the beginning, it's the lack of a system that keeps them going when motivation disappears. Without a structure that forces regular action, progress never really builds. Side hustles are not about doing a lot at once, they are about doing small actions repeatedly over time. But when that repetition is missing, everything resets again and again. There is no momentum, no build-up, and nothing compounds. And in the end, consistency is what actually turns effort into results. Not short bursts of intensity that don't last long enough to matter. 2. They focus on earning before learning. Another major mistake is rushing straight into earning money before actually understanding how anything works. People see others making money and immediately try to copy the outcome without learning the process behind it. This leads to confusion, poor decisions, and often quick burnout. They expect income without building the skill, understanding the market, or gaining real experience. But the reality is simple. Learning always comes first. When you take time to understand what you are doing, the earning process becomes much more stable and predictable. Instead of guessing and hoping, you start making informed decisions. And that is what turns side hustles from random attempts into something that can actually grow over time. 1. They are using side hustles as a shortcut, not a strategy. The biggest reason most side hustles fail is mindset. People don't treat them as long-term systems. They treat them as shortcuts out of financial stress or dissatisfaction with their job. They expect fast results, quick income, and immediate change. But side hustles don't work like shortcuts. They are long-term skill-building systems that require patience, learning, and consistency. When you treat them like shortcuts, you quit the moment things get difficult or slow. But when you treat them like a strategy for building skills, income, and experience over time, everything changes. Progress becomes slower at first, but more stable and real. In the end, it's not the side hustle that determines success. It's the mindset you bring into it. What do you think about our video? Let me know in the comments below. Before you go, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.